welcome and welcome back to Ella Pastoral. If this is your first time ever coming upon this channel right here, typically I make videos relating to my favorite books, movies, and TV shows. But as you guys saw by today's title, I really want to talk about my newest favorite horror indie game called Amanda the Adventurer. So if you're interested in hearing my opinions on this game, keep on watching. So Amanda the Adventurer is one of the newest indie games that has come out, and it's following this popular indie horror game theme where they take a really cute kids concept like animatronics, for example with the FNAF games, or they take Walt Disney style animation like in Bendy and the Ink Machine and they make it into a really horrifying and scary trope. For the Amanda the Adventurer series, they do the same thing, but they take the concept of shows like Ni Hao Kai Lan and Dora the Explorer and they make it scary. So if you guys haven't seen any breakdowns in terms of the lore of Amanda the Adventurer, I would recommend checking out Game Theory. I love his videos. He always goes so deep. And if you want to see the experience for yourself, I've been personally watching the playthroughs of Corey Kenshin because I just feel like he's so over dramatic and he's just so funny in terms of playing horror games. But practically the basic plot of Amanda the Adventurer is that there is somebody who is given these mysterious tapes involving the show called Amanda the Adventurer. And it's not like Dora the Explorer where you just talk to your TV and I guess Dora talks back, but there is a creepy horror element, and as we play through the game, we are slowly discovering that what we are seeing with Amanda isn't normal. We are noticing that Amanda keeps getting angry. It's like she's possessed. And through going through all of the VHS tapes and even going through the apartment that you are in, you're slowly starting to discover that Amanda is literally trapped inside this video game VHS type situation. I personally am so in love with this series. I think it's so cool. I really love this whole recent trend of indie horror games where they take kids concepts and make them scary because it's so relatable because we grew up with these subjects. But what I really like about Amanda the Adventurer is that this is the first time I'm ever really seeing a black dark-skinned girl be the main protagonist of a game like this. On this channel, I continually talk about representation and how I want to see more people of color be the forefront, and especially dark-skinned, unambiguous black girls, because we're always underrepresented in media. And so this game does that. I really love the plot points where we get to see the original voice actress of Amanda, and we get to learn that she has been manipulated by the big company that took her live action show and made it a cartoon. The plot is plotting, and I'm really waiting for more lore to come because I love getting into the very scary lore of these indie horror games. But what I really wanted to do was I really wanted to talk about the fandom that has emerged from the Amanda the Adventurer video game. Amanda the Adventurer, due to the fact that the game is entertaining and the lore is luring, there's a bunch of intrigue around it, which has caused a gigantic fandom to practically grow overnight in terms of these games. But the issue that has even caused me to make this video is the fact of the anti-blackness that this fandom has towards Amanda specifically. So like I said, that when you play the game, you eventually get to learn some lore bits where we practically learn that this little girl right here was the original voice actress of Amanda. And due to some type of demonic, we still learning the lore as the days go on, she got trapped into the game. This girl is an unambiguous black girl. Both have dark skin, and especially in the 2D art, you can see that she has Afro puffs. Afro puffs are a hairstyle that is commonly given to little black girls all over the diaspora. And for some reason, even though it's clear to me, and it should be clear to you based on these pictures, she's black, but the people who are drawing / making fan arts of her as well as fan animations are refusing to let Amanda be an unambiguous black girl. So I'm just going to be putting pictures on the screen for you guys where you can see people trying their best to make Amanda not look black. May it be whitewashing her in this case. They did a swap version, which I found as a major yikes because they just made her blatantly white in this. But a lot of other people are doing their best to not let this little girl be dark skinned, which is insane to me because whenever we're talking about fandom culture and people are like, oh, you guys need to make your own original characters, I always bring up the fact that when black characters, unambiguous black characters exist, they get whitewashed or their race is mysteriously irrelevant to the situation. I was on TikTok and I saw so many people in Amanda the Adventurer TikToks practically saying that her race is irrelevant, and so that's why it's okay to make her a non-black girl practically. And I just think that's super insane, because like, if you guys know anything about America, little black girls are one of the most exploited groups of children in the United States. And the fact that we are actually getting a story that is exploring that, like, if you guys haven't played the game, please watch Koei X Kenshin's gameplay. And if you play the game or if you watch a playthrough, we get to see that the girl who voices the Amanda character literally gets taken advantage of. She is separated from her adoptive dad, and she literally is tricked into doing some type of demonic contract. And so even if you want to say the VHS character of Amanda isn't a black girl, even though based off the design it's obvious that she is, the OG voice actress who gets her soul sucked into the game is a black girl. And so I'm just going to be putting on the screen for you guys all of the multiple instances of whitewashing that I found in my research for this video. And I just want to let you guys know how alarming it is. Not only is it alarming to me, because like, we don't get to see unambiguous black girls at all represented in any type of media, specifically horror media, but the fact that I'm seeing so many people try to justify her whitewashing. I remember someone was like, oh no, she's not being whitewashed, it's color theory and it's lighting. But even if you change lighting, you won't be 18 shades lighter than the OG skin tone. And the fact that people will always go through such mental gymnastics to justify whitewashing or making a black girl look less black always gets me. And I just wanted to bring this to your attention because I just find it ridiculous. And so I also wanted to bring notice to people in the Amanda the Adventurer fandom who I personally feel like are eating in terms of the fan art, who are actually letting this little black girl have her beautiful brown skin and have her beautiful curly hair. Because I'm like, we don't get to see like good natural hair representation. The only example that I have in our current landscape where we see an unambiguous black girl with beautiful, thick, like afro textured hair is from Moon Girl Lunella. And so the fact that we got another character like this and she's actively being whitewashed, I'm not okay with it. And so if you guys are on TikTok or if you guys are on Twitter, I recommend following these people because I really feel like they are doing the good work of letting Amanda the Adventurer be a little cute black girl. And another thing that I was noticing while diving into the Amanda the Adventurer fandom was the fact that people were really trying to demonize my girl Amanda. So like I told you like several times in this video, Amanda is a little girl whose soul got stuck in these VHS tapes. And obviously, she's having a hard time. She's reacting. I mean, how would you guys act if you were literally trapped in some type of demonic game? Personally, for me, the stuff that Amanda was doing was lightweight compared to what I do. Like, heck no. She's taken away from her father. She doesn't have OG parents. And she's trapped in a demonic game. It's a lot. So obviously, her reacting the way she does, obviously, is justifiable. But I'm seeing so many people like, be so mean and like practically try to demonize her. And I notice this a lot when it comes to dark-skinned, unambiguous female characters, because the fact that people are like, oh my gosh, she's treating Wooly so bad, da 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 da. I don't care what no one says. Wooly is a part of the machine that's holding her down. In my personal theory, I really feel like Wooly is a part of the company that transferred the Amanda show from like the live action to the game, because some of the things he'd be doing, I'm like, he knows something's up and he's trying to like not let Amanda know something's up. So when Amanda held him down and started getting him with a little hacksaw, I can't be mad at my sis because I feel like that man is suspicious and he's part of the reason why she's there. But I wanted to say that we are so hard on this little cute black girl for being aggressive or whatever. But one of the most popular games in this whole indie franchise is FNAF. And if you guys know anything about them cursed animatronics, y'all know them little kids is worse than Amanda. At least Amanda is only hurting people in the VSH landscape. Them little FNAF kids are menaces. setting buildings, chomping people, but Amanda's the bad guy. So that's all I had to say in terms of this video. I really hope that you guys can let this little girl be black, keep her beautiful thick hair, keep her beautiful color. I'm begging y'all stop whitewashing her and giving her a completely different hair texture. And let me know in the comments what theories you guys have. I really love the fact that we have a game like this because I love indie horror so much. But let me know what y'all thinking. Like, let me know what your thoughts are of the Amanda the Adventurer game. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!